Hello world, Cosy here. Welcome to day one of Cosmas. Now, Cosmas, for those of you who don't know, maybe didn't see yesterday's video, it's my new holiday, my celebration of the lead up to my favourite holiday of the year, Christmas. Hopefully this week I'm going to be doing a new video every single day on the lead up to and including the big day itself. So yeah, keep an eye on my channel, on your subscription boxes. First thing I'm going to do, first video, is, yeah, it's something that I get asked about quite a lot. Now, as you all know, I'm a huge geek. I love comic books, I love video games, I play Dungeons and Dragons, I used to play Warhammer, I collect and play HeroClix and Battletech and all that kind of stuff. I love that kind of stuff. In case you are suddenly new to this channel and didn't realise that from, you know, maybe the fact in the background I have all sorts of pictures and things around, I am a massive geek and I am proud to say that. And as a geek, what often happens is people start asking you questions about things, and there's one question in particular that gets asked all the time. What is that question, you're wondering? Well, the question is, who will win, someone or someone else, if they were to fight? Now, sometimes it's who will win a franchise versus a franchise, a character versus a character, those kind of things. Today, I'm going to do the first ever Cozies Who Will Win. And we're looking at who will win between Superman and Batman. Okay, so we're looking at who would win if we were going to have a fight between Superman and Batman. Now, just to make it clear, in this fight we are going to be in fairly fair conditions. So Superman obviously can have all his powers that he gets from our yellow sun. Batman is allowed to have all of his gadgets and anything he can carry on his utility belt. So just obviously that makes it a little bit fairer, and it makes it clearer for people who might complain the fact that, you know, Superman being a Kryptonian, an alien with all these superpowers going up against a human like Batman. So they're the very clear conditions that we are sticking to. So who do I think will win? Well, first of all, we've got to talk about basically the sort of differences between the two characters. Superman, as I mentioned, he's Kryptonian. That means he is from the planet Krypton. He is an alien. He was brought up on Earth by his adopted parents, the Kents. Obviously, that's why he gets the surname Kent. Obviously his alter ego Clark Kent. But his real name, his Kryptonian name, is Kal-El. Now, because of our yellow sun, Kryptonians are given powers. Their skin, their cells absorbs the radiation from our yellow sun, and it gives them a whole host of powers. They can fly, they are near enough invulnerable, they have ice breath, they have laser vision, they can also have X-ray vision, they have super strength, super speed, lots and lots of different powers provided by the sunlight from our yellow sun. So yeah, Superman has all of these things going for him. What about Batman then? So Bruce Wayne tragically lost his parents as a small child. For those of you who don't know the backstory to Batman, Bruce Wayne went to see the Mask of Zorro movie with his parents. On the way out, they were murdered by a mugger called Joe Chill, and Bruce Wayne grew up being basically brought up by his butler, Alfred, and decided at an early age that he was going to do something about crime in Gotham City. Now, he has a lot of skills. Now, first of all, he is not your traditional superhero. He doesn't have superpowers. He is a human. He is at the peak of both sort of physical fitness and also intellect. He is a very, very intelligent man. He has spent numerous years studying criminology, studying the way you analyse data, studying the way that obviously people like CSIs work. He's also very intelligent, as I mentioned, a great detective, very much in the mould of the old school fictional detectives like Sherlock Holmes. He's been trained in survival techniques, he's been trained in numerous martial arts, he's got weapon training, he's also a multi-millionaire and has the funding of Wayne Industries to create the things that he comes up with, like the Batmobile, the Batwing, the weapons that he used, the Batarangs, all this technology that he has at his disposal. He obviously has the money to make and to put into production. So he's a very different character. So the two of them are kind of polar opposites in their actual powers, polar opposites in their mindsets as well. Superman, the all-American sort of big blue Boy Scout, as he often gets called, and the much darker, driven by this loss in his childhood, Batman. He's obviously the world's greatest detective. So yeah, two very, very different, in every way, characters. Alright, so you're wanting a verdict. You're wanting to know who I say would definitely, without a doubt, under these fair conditions, win, Superman or Batman. Well, it's Batman. Yeah, I know you're not going to accept me just saying it's Batman. You want me to explain why? Well, first of all, Superman, despite all of his powers, he's not a tactical fighter. So he will sort of fly into a fight, he will use the fact he's very strong and very fast, he's got these powers. He won't think about what may happen 3 or 4 steps down the line. He relies almost too much on the powers that he has. So because of that, he will fly in head first without thinking about what Batman might actually do. Batman, on the other hand, has proven that he's already thought in depth about taking down not just Superman, but the other more powerful members of the Justice League in the future. There was a Justice League storyline in the early 2000s where Batman had actually planned out how he would take down each member of the Justice League if they ever went rogue. Superman obviously being a very powerful example of these members of the Justice League. If you remember, those of you who have read the Hush storyline, Bruce Wayne, Batman, has hidden kryptonite rings underneath Metropolis, just in case he ever needs to weaken and take down Superman. He's thought ahead. He plans 5 or 6 steps ahead of anyone who he has the time to research and deems possibly a threat at any point. That is basically why he is the way he is. He is not just the greatest detective, but he is a massive tactician. He's a very, very intelligent fighter. He plans what he needs to do months, years in advance. He even plans for scenarios that might never happen. One of the reasons why Batman would be the winner. I know what a lot of you are thinking, he's just a human, he might have martial arts skills and everything else, but how on earth is he going to beat someone with the strength and power of Superman? Well, he obviously has a lot of gadgets, a lot of weaponry at his disposal. It's been proven in different storylines and in alternate universes as well that he has got hold of some kryptonite, as I mentioned, the kryptonite rings under Metropolis. In the sort of Frank Miller Dark Knight Returns universe, he's able to synthesize kryptonite so that he can make his own, and he also makes kryptonite napalm, so he has kryptonite gauntlets, he has kryptonite arrows, he has kryptonite napalm, all of which basically reduce Superman to a normal human being, or a very strong country boy human being, but a human being nonetheless. And once you remove the powers, the fact that he has no tactical awareness in comparison to Batman, he is going to get his backside handed to him by the Dark Knight. It is that simple. Batman for the win. Superman, I'm sorry, he ain't got a chance in hell. Right guys, thanks for watching. As always, if you liked this video, down there is a like button. You click on that and you let me know that you liked it. If you'd like to leave a comment, maybe you've got something you'd like to put across about my argument, then comment box is also down there. You can leave comments. You can also hit the description box, open it up, there's a link to both my Facebook fan site and also to my Twitter, and you can obviously follow me, find out what's going on in the world of this channel and the world of me. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, you click here on my ugly mug and you get to subscribe to the channel. Favourite and share this video with all your friends. Doing that helps not just me, but obviously this channel grow, which is fantastic, and that's what I'm hoping will continue to happen with my new content. If you managed to miss last week's Geek Movie News, there's a link just there. You click on that, you can pop out and you can watch it, find out what's big in the world of Geek Movie News. And for those of you who may saying, I'm biased, there is no way that I'm biased towards either of the characters I've talked about. I do not in any way have any bias towards any of the characters that I've been talking about. I don't care. I mean, I've been completely impartial. There is no way on earth that I would be biased towards one of the characters. Why on earth would I do that? I mean, yeah. Au revoir. See you tomorrow for day 2 of Cosmas.